you were sitting there right next to me. We were watching the game. A lot of energy going into it, especially after Alec Cruz's first goal. I mean, what did you think about that first half, even with that first goal we gave up?
You know, we took a lot of great chances. We had some great opportunities, and that makes it all the more frustrating, right? Because we were this close. We were competitive. We were putting a lot of pressure on the ball. Yeah, right before the half, our defense lapsed in concentration and we let one in. But we're feeling pretty positive going into the second half, and then I don't want to say it fell apart. I think that's simplifying it a little too much, but it was definitely disappointing.
Let's talk about that second half. When you brought that up, we're looking at a few chances that should have went in. You're about 5-10 yards outside of goal, outside of the net, and you're right in front of goal. I mean, talk to me what you thought about some of those chances that were right in front of us that we just couldn't put away.
It's tantalizing, right? You're right there, and then they just can't finish. And that, if you can't finish, you need your defense to come up big. And we had a couple lapses in concentration, and that's all it takes. Down 2-1.
I mean, I'm just thinking about it seemed like everybody was hustling tonight, which I will gladly take any day of the week. This is probably more hustle that I've seen obviously since the beginning of the season up to this point. But at some point, we got to put more in the back of the net.
Right.
And I'm still just kind of thinking about some of our substitutions, and maybe there's a shift in mindset where we maybe were not necessarily attacking minded, we're more playing for the point. I mean, what did you think about some of our subs that we made?
Well, I think Coach is trying to do his best with what he's got. I mean, Audie's kind of AWOL right now, and we're just doing the best with what we can. I don't know if there's squad rotation going on too, if that's a concern, but I don't know. I think players got to come up big when they come in. I think I'm always glad to see Frankie on the field. In this case, though, for him subbing in for Alan Cruz, I do wonder if we could have taken off somebody else.
It was actually Bertoni for Alan Cruz. But no, I still agree with you nonetheless. I mean, we're on a little bit of a skid right now. But this upcoming weekend, we have probably the first leg of the Hellisville Derby. Are you excited about that match?
Yeah. And I'm like a lot of people in Cincinnati. I grew up rooting for the Crew. So this is such a cool moment for the Cincinnati fan base, for soccer in Ohio, for these two MLS sides to meet for the first time in MLS play. So it'll be really great. We're going, and it's going to be a lot of fun.
Obviously, from our Open Cup, we already have kind of a leg up on those guys. You expecting maybe another win during that match, or?
I don't want to say anything. I don't want to jinx anything. I'm just going to say they're the second worst team in our division. So if there's anybody that we can beat, I would think it's going to be Columbus right now.
And final question for you, man of the match for tonight, who would you pick?
I'm going to go Darren Maddox. No, he was not able to finish, but he had a lot of hustle. He was putting a lot of pressure on the ball, especially in the first half. And it looked like he was really hunting for a goal. And he didn't get one, and that's unfortunate, but I got to appreciate the effort.